Last night Liverpool was shaken as a car plowed into a crowd of football supporters celebrating LFC's league win. GMB's Susanna Reid provided an update. Good Morning Britain was halted by Susanna Reid and Ed Balls this morning as the presenting duo delivered an update after a car plowed through a crowd, who had been celebrating a league win, on Monday evening. The hosts described the situation as desperately sad as they let viewers at home know how many people had been hurt in the incident. Susanna shared, "This is desperately sad because, of course, yesterday, hundreds of families were out celebrating Liverpool's triumphant win in the Premier League. They would have taken their children with them. Now we know that 4 children were injured, and at least 1 was seriously injured." The ITV presenter then passed the report over to Nitya Rajan, who was live from Alder Hey Children's Hospital, where some of the injured had been taken. She said, "Yes, it is a desperately sad start for many of the families of the 4 children this morning. We know, so far, that only 1 child has sustained serious injuries, of the 4 that were taken to the hospital. Alder Hey Hospital behind me was one of the 4 hospitals across the city that responded to the major incident that was declared by the police and ambulance services." The news correspondent continued, "We know that 20 people at the scene were treated. Others, last night we were told, self-presented at AE, meaning that they took themselves to AE to show their injuries to the nurses and doctors there." Nitya went on to share that the hospital trust has asked the public not to call the switchboard to find out any more about their next of kin. She said, "You can imagine in the panic and chaos that ensued after the collision, the calls coming through to the hospital here. But for so many families and parents, what was meant to start out as a day of celebration and joy, and family-friendly fun, has ended so catastrophically.